it's Elizabeth from the Toy Hoarder. I am back with some more Lightyear toys from 2022. So it's called the Hyperspeed series. This one is the Zurg's Mothership. It's the biggest ship probably in the movie and also in this line, and yeah, so it's huge despite only being for like 1 inch, basically Polly Pocket looking figures. So super cool and excited about this. It's got launching Zurg pods and sounds and lights and a handle, and I don't know, it should be really super epic. So I'm gonna show you guys the box up close before I get it open. If you would like to pause it to read anything, please feel free to do that, guys. I'm of course gonna show you everything that it does. And yeah, I also have a pack of the Zurg pods with me because it should launch 2 Zurg pods, but it only comes with 1 Zurg pod, so I got another 2-pack of Zurg pods so I can still put 2 pods inside my ship and show you guys that. So this is this one. Both are made by Mattel, ages 4 and up, and these are actually the largest figures of these Lightyear ones as well because they're big bulky robots. First we're gonna need to get it open. I might need to get like a box cutter or something. I don't even know, you guys. I can't even get an edge open to pull on this. All right, let's try the other side. Oh, wait, I got a corner. Oh, okay, I broke it. Hold on, I got the other corner. Wait, nope, I broke it. Okay, well, this is hermetically glued. I might need to pause the video in a minute and figure out how I'm going to cut this box open because this is really, really hard to open. And good luck if you're letting your kids do it. All right. Oh, hey, I sort of got it. All right. Tear the box to shreds. Hope you don't want to keep it. Goodness. I mean, this is a little bit unnecessary, don't you think? Oh, I just want to play. Okay. Inside, we are looking at what looks like more cardboard boxes in here, so... Oh, it's just one of those filler boxes. And then we got instructions in here. Okay, here is the instruction manual up close real quick. I'm, of course, going to show you how to assemble everything, how to lay it out, etc., how to play with it, everything that it does, you know. I always do all that good stuff for you guys, but just in case anyone would like to see the instruction manual or print it, here it is. We got the ship. This is just extra filler cardboard. We have, it looks like, some pieces of our ship. They glued the bags into the bottom of the box. More ship pieces, it looks like. And here's my pod. Here's my pod and my Zurg robot that comes with it. These two are actually slightly different. One has some battle damage on it, and one is just a regular one. It looks like this one that comes with it is just a regular. It doesn't have any of the scratches on it. All right, I'm also going to cut all of these bags open. First thing I'm going to do is put batteries in this. So this toy unfortunately does not come with batteries, probably because it's completely boxed, so there's no try-me mode. On the bottom of our ship, you can see that we've got a battery compartment right here. We're going to need a Phillips head screwdriver for this, and you are going to need 3 AA batteries. Great news on assembly, guys. Each of these wing pieces has a number engraved into the tab that attaches into the ship. So you can see this is piece number 5. It'll really help to lay out all of the pieces in the wing pairs that they go at. Here's how I set mine up, which is according to the instruction manual diagram. And you can see that I have my 2 longest wings, 1 and 2, my angled wings, 3 and 4, my second longest wings, 5 and 7, my widest wings, 6 and 9, and my shortest and thinnest wings, 8 and 10. After that, I've got the 2 red and gray nose cone pieces and the purple handle for the ship. All right, time to assemble. When you're looking at the top of the ship, you want these red pieces to go in at an angle and make almost a triangle here. So we've got these smooth lines that go in theoretically to a point here. So this is how you want to put the red pieces on, and this is the side that you're on right now. Then you see these 2 holes right here at the top. That's where your handle goes in. So you get your handle piece and put that in. Now we can carry the ship around. That's what we're looking at. Then you're gonna need your first 6 pieces that you've got together on here. Your first 2 pieces go in the top 2 holes. First piece goes on this side, your second piece goes on the other side. Now you've got these 2 pieces in. Now your next set of pieces go on the side front. So if you hold this to the side like so, and see there's 2 holes here, you're gonna do the front one first, and your third 2 pieces are gonna be the back ones. All right, so we're gonna put the front ones in. So I think that's pieces 3 and 4 as are listed on here. And then we've got piece 5 and 7 that go just behind those. And now it's a little bit harder to see the slot because I've put that in, but I did show you guys the slot ahead of time. So hopefully you can see that. So you're gonna put piece 5 in the back one and piece 7 in the back on this side. So here's what you're looking at. Then you're gonna flip the whole ship over and look at the bottom. You know you're on the bottom because you can see the battery compartment and the on-off switch. This time, instead of starting from the front, we're going to start from the back. So we've got slots in the back here. You can see this one. There's one identical one on the opposite side. So that's where these 2 pieces go. 6. This one's a little bit strange because you are going to put these pieces in upside down so that you can see the little engravings underneath it, because this is actually on the bottom of the ship. So it's a little bit strange to be putting the pieces in upside down, but that is actually the correct way to put them in. And then we've got 2 more slots that we can see that are actually across the bottom here. So here's these other 2 slots. So 8 is going to be the first one, and it goes on this side. And 10, this is a little bit difficult to do, and if you've got smaller children, you might want to do this for your kids' parents. Alright, so now we've got the ship assembled. This is so cool looking, you guys. So I'm going to get out of the way so that I can show you up close all of these different designs on here. This is really cool because it very much resembles a Millennium Falcon type of ship, and I wouldn't be surprised if it was actually based off of that as well. So lots and lots of engraved detail on here. A little bit sad that there's not more color, but I guess in the movie it was mostly purple too. But even if we had maybe some different shades of purple, I don't know, all this amazing detail gets so lost, you guys, and look at it. I mean, this is amazingly done, and somebody spent all this time doing all these specific tiny designs and then nothing, you know? So a little bit disappointing on that. Ooh, it looks like the back of it might light up, guys. I don't know. Very, very cool. Ah, this looks so epic. I'm also going to get open my other 2 Zurg pods because I'm going to want 2 for this demonstration. So this one is just a blister pack. So you're going to remove the cardboard from the plastic here, which is way easier to open than the Mothership, by the way, guys. Then we've got 2 plastic trays inside, so you're going to remove the top plastic tray in here, and there are rubber bands across each of these 2 pods. So you're going to need to cut those to get them out, and I believe that the yellow Zurg bots, yes, they just pop out. It seems like the 2 that come in here are a slightly matte color, and we've got an almost transparent color of legs and arms on the one that comes with the ship. So that's kind of cool, actually, that it is slightly different. It didn't look any different on the packaging. All right, guys, I'm going to show you some stuff up close. So first I'm going to show you the pod that actually comes with the Zurg Mothership. So this one does not have any scratches on it. It is just a plain pod, pristine condition, brand new. It does have some red tips on one end, and it's got some different engraving patterns of different coils and other mechanical-y type stuff. It also does open, and here's what the center looks like. We actually have 2 pegs right here. That's so that you can have a Cyclops stand in here in a minute here. All right, guys, here is the Cyclops that comes with it. I'm going to try to make it so that you can see this semi-transparent part. His arms and his legs have an almost semi-transparent look to them. They're really kind of interesting. And then, of course, he's got the pegs, the holes in the bottom of his feet so he can stand on the pegs inside of the pod. This side is the Zurg that actually comes with the 2 pods. So they do look a little bit different if you are looking at them together. Other than that, I'm not sure that you'll notice much of a difference here, guys. They are pretty similar, and it seems like my camera is picking it up kind of strangely, so hopefully you can kind of see it. It also looks like the one that comes with the Mothership might be a slightly more orangey color than the more yellow one. Again, really hard to say, guys. But there's a comparison of those two, and the two that came with the pods are identical. I'll show you just real quick. They are exactly the same, probably printed at the same time and everything. That being said, the two pods are actually not identical. The first pod is identical to the one that comes with the Mothership. This is just the plain pod. And then we also have a battle damage pod. So this one actually has scratches on it, which are not real scratches. You can see just there's gray paint that makes it look like it's all scratched up and dented, and it's been dropped a few times before, and just, it's seen battle, you know? So super cool. And then I think the inside is pretty much the same on this as well. This one seemed a little tighter than the last one, so hopefully it'll still work okay, but yeah, so that's what we're looking at on the inside, which is pretty much the same. The 2-pack is actually two different types of pods entirely. So the one that does not have any scratches painted on and also has a number 1 engraved on the very bottom. So hopefully you'll be able to see it. I don't know if my camera's going to pick that up or not, but there's either a 1 or a 2 engraved in the bottom. The one with the scratches is the one that's a number 2, and this one is not a drop pod. Not a drop pod. The other two are drop pods. When you drop them and they hit the base, the wing things of the pod will open. However, when you drop the one with scratches all over it, nothing happens. I feel like the one with scratches should have been the drop pod. That makes the most sense to me. But yeah, you're just supposed to manually open this one, and that's why it was so much tighter than the other ones. You can still stick one of the Cyclops figures inside of it. These pegs are actually different sizes, so there's only one direction that he can face in here. And then you can close up this pod, which is a little bit difficult to do, and there are some pinching hazards, so depending on the age and carefulness of your youngsters, you may want to be careful with this one. But then you open the pod, and surprise, a Cyclops is there. So, I don't know, that's not super cool to me. I kind of wish they were all drop pods. Okay, so I've got the two without scratches out, and I am going to load a Cyclops figure into each one of those. And then close it up. So here's one that's ready to go. And here's the second one. Okay, so now my Zurg pods are ready to go, and I will show you where to load those in a moment, but I do have an extra Cyclops figure in here, and since he's not in my pod, I will show you what you guys can do with that. So, if you're looking at the top of the ship, the piece with the handle on it, at the very front of these two, I don't know, bug fangs is what they look like to me, there are actually two compartments in here, and one has something gray inside of it. I have no idea what that is supposed to be, but these compartments are for storing all of your extra figures. So if you've got the extra Cyclops, if you bought any of the other Buzz Lightyears and that sort of thing, you can put them in here. Anyway, these are great little storage compartments for all of your figures, and they do actually have a pretty good latch on it, if you can hear this. They actually close decently enough that they will stay in there as you're flying the ship around, and you can hear them rattling in there right now. Okay, so that's where the figures go if you have extra figures. On the bottom is where you're going to load the pods. So if you're looking at the bottom here, there are a couple things that I want to show you. So down at the front of these little tongs, we've got two landing gears right here. So if you push those out and down, now your ship stands up a little bit better. This is really great for display. You can use that if you would like. There's also a spot under here where you are going to be able to put your pods. So, right here, just before these purple wing things that we put in, you can flip open these hatches. Inside of here, we've actually got some plastic pieces that start and then stop.